If you are a blogger, content creator, or online marketer, you know that one of the biggest problems you may face online is protecting your website content from being copied or plagiarized. And if your idea or content is stolen, in other words, your content is plagiarized by larger websites, then your content may not get the high rankings in search engines that it deserves. And if your content is plagiarized by high domain authority websites, it will damage your website SEO. You can lose your website traffic. And most importantly, search engines may penalize your website for having duplicate content. And today in this video, I am going to show you how to protect your website content from being stolen or plagiarized step by step. And if you are watching for the first time, my name is Ware from Digitcrafter and I publish helpful videos such as tutorials, informational videos for the people who want to learn digital skills such as digital marketing, AI, SEO, affiliate marketing, and especially making money with these skills. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment in this video if you need any assistance. And somewhere in the video, I will also share with you an important tip on how you can check if someone has already stolen your content or plagiarized your online work. Let's start. Step number 1 to protect your website content from stolen or plagiarized is using copyright notices. For example, if you go to my blog Digitcrafter, or you can find this notice on any website. If you go to the bottom of any web page, you will find a small notice there with the words "all rights reserved." And here is the copyright symbol. And this simple line means that your content is protected. And it's an easy and effective way to show people that your work is not for copying. Now you may be thinking how you can add this copyright notice in your website. Simply, you need to go to your WordPress admin dashboard. For example, if I go to my WordPress dashboard, and here you need to go to appearance and then click on customize. And here under the customize menu, go to the footer section. Here you will find copyright option. And you can see here, this is my copyright notice. And by the way, I am using Cadence theme. So if you are using Cadence theme, it's so simple to add this copyright notice. But if you are using another WordPress theme, maybe the copyright section is found somewhere else. But in general, in most cases, it is found in footer section. So please don't forget to add this copyright notice in your website if you want to protect your content. Let's move to method number 2, enabling website watermarking. If you are a blogger, you know that we use a lot of images in our blog articles. And sometimes we need to protect our images. For this, you can use watermarks on your images. So if you want to use manual method to add watermarks on your images, use online tools such as Canva. If you go to Canva, let me show you how you can add watermarks in just a couple of seconds. And here in Canva, let's pick an image to add the watermark. Let's open this one. Here you can use two options. First, you can add text as a watermark. Number 2, you can use another image. For example, your logo as a watermark on your images. For example, if I go to my uploads and here let's add a logo as a watermark. I'm going to add my personal picture and let me see where it is. So I'm going to use this picture as a watermark. Click on it and it's added. Now let's resize it and move it to some other place where I can show it as a watermark. Move it here and change its transparency to 20 or 30, whatever you like. For example, I am setting it to 30. And here you can see it's added as a watermark. You can also add text. For example, if I go to text section and add a simple text here and write here Digitcrafter, and let's rotate it a little bit and then move it here. Change its transparency to 20 and then send it back to the images. And next you can replicate this text. For example, if I click on it and duplicate it by clicking here, you see it's duplicated. Just move it to the another place. Simply make another copy and move it somewhere else. Make another copy and move it here. So this is the manual method to add watermarks. Now if you are using WordPress, you can do it by adding a watermark plugin. If I go to plugins and then click on add new plugin, and here just write watermark. You can use any plugin, but I use image watermark for my websites. So to add this plugin to your website, simply click on install now and then activate the plugin. Click on activate. You can see image watermark plugin is installed. Next, go to settings. And here you don't need to change anything. Only you need to select your image if you want to use a logo or any other image as a watermark. You can select the image from here. and after selecting your image, save your changes. And if you need to change the image quality of your watermark, you need to simply tweak these settings here. The image quality, watermark transparency, opacity. You see, this is simple solution to add watermarks to your WordPress website by using simply a plugin. Method number 3. Using a DMCA badge. You can also protect your website or blog content legally by signing a DMCA protection badge. Let me show you. If you go to DMCA website, just write DMCA, and here on DMCA website, scroll down and you will find a section protect your website with a free DMCA.com badge. Now here is important note. Don't just copy and paste this code. If you want to get notifications for your content, first you need to fill out this simple form. For example, my name is Zubair, last name is Ahmed, and my email address is info@digitcrafter.com, and then click on sign up. So what is the benefit of filling out this simple form? It means that if you are using a DMCA badge on your website, and if someone try to steal your content or plagiarize it, you will get notifications on your email address. In my case, I shall receive notifications on my email address info@digitcrafter.com. Now after filling out the form, you need to copy this simple code. Also, you can select any design of the badge here. Now next, copy this code. Next, go back to your WordPress website. And here, you need to embed this code into your website. For this, go to code snippets. And by the way, I am using WP Code plugin on my website. And this code snippets option is the part of WP Code plugin. If you want to install WP Code plugin, just go to plugins and then click on add new plugin. And here in search plugins field, search for WP Code, and here is the plugin. It's a very easy and simple plugin that helps you to add code snippets such as HTML, JavaScript, CSS into your WordPress website. Anyway, after installing and activating this WP Code plugin, you need to go to code snippets and then click on header and footer section. And here go to the footer section and paste your code here, and then click on save changes. If you are using cache plugin, you need to clear your cache settings. Now let's see the results on my website, DigitCrafter, and let's see where we can find. Here you can see it's showing DMC protected badge. You see, it's so simple and free to use. Using this DMCA protection badge on your website sends a strong signals to your viewers, to your visitors, that your site is protected by law. And if someone copies your content or idea from your website, DMCA will help you to file a takedown notice against the person who is stealing your content. Now let's move to method number 4 to protect your website content by disabling right click. This method prevents people from copying your text or saving images directly from your web pages. It's not a foolproof solution, but it can help you so much. Now to disable the right click, you can use a WordPress plugin, but I prefer to use manual method by adding a simple code into your website. You may be thinking why I don't prefer to use a simple plugin. In my experience, if you add too many plugins into your website, these plugins will slow down your site. Let me show you how you can disable right click by using a simple code. It's basically a JavaScript code. Again, to add this code, you need to go to your WordPress admin dashboard, and here in code snippets, click on add snippet. And as I showed you, code snippets will be available to you after installing WP Code plugin. Now here in add snippet section, click on add custom snippet. And here you need to select JavaScript snippet. Click on it. Now here we need to add a simple JavaScript code, and let me paste it here. So this is the code that you can use to disable right click on your WordPress website. And you can find this JavaScript code in the video description. After pasting this code, we need to activate this snippet. Click on this toggle button, and you can see this snippet is activated. Next, click on save snippet. Now let's test this on my website. But first I need to clear the cache. Now let's go to my website, and here let's right click here. As you can see, the right click is working because my site is not refreshed yet. After refreshing my website, right click will be disabled, and it's refreshed now. Now let's right click here, and you see it's not working. I'm trying, it's not working. So friends, this was method number 4 by disabling right click on your website. And this method can also help you to protect your content on your website. Now let's move to the last step, that is how you can monitor your website content by using free tools. And you can also consider it a tip that I mentioned at the start of my video. So the question is, can you get the alerts or notifications if someone tries to steal or plagiarize your website content? Yes, it's possible. You can do this by using Google Alert service. For example, if you go to google.com/alerts, and you can see I have already added my brand name here to protect it from being stolen. And this Google Alert service is free to use. Simply you need to have a Google account and go to google.com/alerts and start adding your content here. For example, I want to protect one of my articles. If I go to my blog, and here I am going to copy URL of one of my articles. Let's use this one, Complete Guide to Optimizing Alt Text for Images. Open this article, copy the URL of this article. Next go to Google Alerts and paste your URL here. And you can see this is my unique content. You can see this is my blog name, Digit Crafter. Also I have published this content on Quora and also on LinkedIn. After pasting the URL of your blog article, next click on Create Alert. And you can see our URL is added under my alert section. If someone steals my content and posts it somewhere else, in this case I will get an alert on my email. You see, it's so simple and effective. So don't ever forget to add alerts for your content, especially for your brand name. And friends, these were a few methods to protect your content from being stolen and plagiarized. If you apply these practices on your website or blog, no one will be able to plagiarize your content or copy your content. And especially your content will remain unique in the eyes of search engines. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to get more tips on digital marketing, WordPress tutorials, SEO, AI and much more. See you in next video. Take care. Bye.